Well, hey there! Joy here. It is Friday. Yes, it is. November 4th. Happy birthday, Deanna, in Oklahoma City. She's my oldest friend. I met her in Sunday school years ago. She was the one that my girls were little then. And I think I told you guys this story before. My daughters, Tammy and Jeree, Tammy's my daughter, Jeree's Gary's daughter. They were little girls then. And after Sunday school, after church, we would go out to eat with Deanna and her husband a lot. And one Sunday after church, we were going out to dinner, and Deanna and her husband rode in their car, and we rode in our car, and over to the restaurant where we were going to eat. And so Jerry and I and our girls got out of our car, and up ahead of us, they had already parked, and they had gotten out of their car, and so they were walking just a little bit ahead of us. And one of the girls turned to me and said, "Mommy, is she a movie star?" And she certainly could have been one because she's that beautiful. So anyway, happy birthday, Deanna. So what are you doing, Joy, while you're ironing? Well, because I got to come home early today, and I had all of these bright, wonderful ideas that I was going to come up here and do. And I ended up on the patio in my swing eating a cookie and having a glass of decaffeinated tea. I know. It's just so beautiful when it's fall. And you just want to be outside, don't you? Yeah, so now I'm debating. You know, it wasn't very many weeks ago I told you guys I was measuring Jerry because I wanted to make him a shirt with my Sure Fit designs. And I measured him, and then I went in the closet and I measured his favorite shirt. You know, so I did Glenda Sparling's measuring, then I went in the closet and I did Peggy Sager's measuring. And I mean, I had it down detail for detail for detail. And do you think I can find that page I wrote that stuff down on? Nowhere. So I'm going to have to start over. So I thought maybe, if he's not too beat from staying up late 2 nights in a row watching the Thunder till midnight. Oh, and I didn't even ask him. I'm sure we lost last night. I'm just sure. I watched it for the first few minutes until Kevin Durant started making basket after basket after basket, and we couldn't make a basket to save our lives. And I said, "Jerry, we're going to lose. Just turn it off." "No, Joy, I'm going upstairs to watch it." So I never did hear. So I'll either have to ask Margaret or wait till Jerry gets home. Anyway, I bought this blue material for me to make me a blouse. Hey, you know what? This wouldn't be a horrible muslin. For Jerry, I don't think Jerry would want to wear little tiny white dots though. And I like it for me. Don't you like it for me? I love blue, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to say hi and tell you I have had some requests for some tutorials. And one of the requests was that I show you how I do my bindings. And so I'm trying to finish my Adita Sitar quilt. Hold on a second, I'll remind you what quilt that is. Remember, this is 1 block, and this is 1 block. This is Thanksgiving. I don't know what month this is. It was a 12-month quilt, Adita Sitar, Seasons or something like that. And so I have this block and this block to finish appliquing, sewing down all of the little applique pieces. Then I'm going to cut out sashing strips. And so by the end of this weekend, I hope to be making binding for that quilt. And so if that happens, and I do get to that point, I don't know why anybody even wants to see me make binding, really, because there's so many binding tutorials out there. But I do it different. I do it different than I've ever seen anybody do it before. Terry saw me do it one time, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I started doing my binding like you. That is so cool." So maybe I can teach you a little something that you've never done. But believe me, it's not the only way. So anyhow, and this has been A very, very, very sad week for a fellow quilter, Jamie Wallen. I know a lot of my followers are SureFit Designs, and you don't make quilts. But there is a very famous, extremely talented quilter. He goes by Jamie. I think his name's James. They were calling him James on the news. And he's down there in Houston at the big once-a-year quilt show. And he's an instructor, and he has a booth there and sells. He has these rulers that he makes up that he invented. And his shop, his business is called The Apothecary, I think. But anyway, they were at the hotel. They had their vehicle and the trailer full of his quilts. I think they said $125,000 worth of quilts in this trailer. And all of the supplies, boxes and boxes and boxes of supplies he was going to sell at this quilt show, because that's how he makes a living. That's his business. And woke up the next morning, looking for scissors, y'all. Woke up the next morning and the trailer was gone. So we heard the other day that they had recovered it. And so everybody was all excited, yay, yay, yay. But all the quilts are missing out of the back of the trailer. And all of his supplies were like broken or bent or messed up or dumped out. And it's just devastating. It's devastating. I feel so sorry for him. So anyway, pray, y'all that know how to pray, that those quilts are all found and returned to him in perfect condition. And pray with me that what the devil meant for evil, God is going to turn into something good. It can happen. It can happen, I promise. Anyway, I'll let you go. I just wanted to say hi, do a little Friday night hello, and I'll be back this weekend with a binding tutorial if I get to that point. Okay? Bye for now.